Yep, you clicked on this video and it is correct. Bill Belichick, it's time for you to get the boot. Before we dive into it, man, if you're new to the channel, man, subscribe down below. Road to 10K is still active, man. Like the video. Any Patriots fans or any football fans, comment down below your thoughts. Is it time for Bill Belichick to move on? I got my reasons why. So if you look at what's been going on this season, the Patriots have gone off to a bad start, and we're not used to the Patriots looking this bad. The Patriots gotten off to a 1-4 start, and the last two games are one of the worst two games that Bill Belichick has ever posted as an NFL coach for the Patriots. Last game, they got outscored 34-0, not putting up a single point in that matchup against the Saints. And the week prior, just a week prior, facing off against the Cowboys, they got destroyed 38-3. Now, we're not used to this when it comes to the Patriots. We're not used to seeing them struggle this much. We're not used to seeing even their defense give up over 30 points on both games. 38 to the Patriots, and we got 34 to the Saints. Now, is it just the defense fault? When I talk about the defense, it's because we talk about Bill Belichick being a defensive guru, locking down teams, making sure the defense is one of the top teams in the league, and normally they are. Now, their quarterback isn't helping their case. When they're throwing pick sixes left and right, when you have a pick six in both games, that's definitely not going to help your team at all. But do I blame Mac Jones for everything that's going on with the Patriots? We have to look at it as an organization. And with Bill Belichick being himself, he's always been known as this guy that he's the GM. He makes the moves. He makes everything shake. So when it comes down to what's going on this season and the past couple seasons overall, you have to blame Bill Belichick. Why wouldn't you? I got a stat for y'all. In the last 4 years, the combined record without Tom Brady at the moment is a combined record of 26-29. You heard it right, 26-29, below 500 over the last 4 years. This is the last 4 years. Now, one of the big things that came out after Tom Brady left was people wondering, was it more of Bill Belichick or was it more of Tom Brady? I think that debate has to be settled at this point. Yes, it's still early, but 4 years is 4 years. Tom Brady went down to Tampa and won them a ring. What has Bill Belichick done since they left? What has their team shown? Now, losing a top quarterback like Tom Brady is obviously going to affect your team a lot. You know, they did go out and draft a quarterback named Mac Jones. He's out here playing well in his rookie season. That second season didn't end up being the same way how he played in his rookie season. Let me read you a couple of stats. Mac Jones in his rookie season was able to put up 3,800 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, and only 13 interceptions. Interceptions were kind of high, but when it comes down to the Patriots, they never had a star wide receiver on that team. Nobody that can really help Mac Jones out. And that team was heavily predicated on play action, having a good running game, and Mac Jones just being decisive with his throws. And I can't blame him. That first season, he was looking good. That second season, he ended up putting up almost 1,000 yards less passing, had only 14 touchdowns with 11 interceptions. The offense just didn't look the same. And as a result, the Patriots team did not look good. They didn't look good like the normal Patriots they were. And after getting Mac Jones and having that great start, you expected them to build off of that. Now, one thing that Bill Belichick has to own, and every Patriots fan, I believe they have the same mindset when it comes to this. What were they doing as an offensive coordinator? What were they doing with that? Going into the season, you saw reports, hey, we're going to keep it on the low. We're not going to say who's our offensive coordinator. They weren't disclosing who it would be. Later, it ended up coming out that Matt Patricia, known to be a defensive coordinator, yes, that coach that didn't work out in the Lions, a longtime defensive coordinator for the Patriots, ended up calling offensive plays. If you ask me, that's not a winning move. I don't know who thought about that. At the same time, you have to look at Bill Belichick. He's the GM. He's the guy that makes these calls. It was Bill Belichick's idea to not disclose that information. And as a result, your rookie quarterback, second-year quarterback at that time, ended up falling off. He didn't look like the same type of quarterback. He wasn't poised as he was, and the offensive system just looked bad altogether. And trust me being a Giants fan, I know what a dysfunctional offense looks like. We've been dealing with that for a little while now. So it also came out that Bill Belichick was taking turns calling offensive plays. This is just not a recipe for success for your quarterback, your young quarterback that you want to build on. And he had a promising rookie season. Out of his whole draft class, he looked like one of the best quarterbacks in that draft class. And now here we are in his third season, wondering if he should be moved on from. You know, obviously the Patriots are in a bad position, 1-4 record. Who knows? The season's a long season, but if the Patriots end up with the top pick, I guarantee whoever ends up with the top pick is probably going to draft a quarterback. Giants, Patriots, whoever it is. When it comes to drafting at the top of the board, you probably are going to take a quarterback with that pick. Mac Jones, do I blame him 100%? I can't. I got to look at his coach. Bill Belichick did not put this man in a successful standpoint. And when you look at the opportunities that they had to address certain things, the wide receiver core never got made. Devontae Parker, he looked good at certain times. Juju Smith-Schuster, he doesn't look great for them at the moment. When you see what Jacoby Myers is doing out there with the Raiders and you've seen the production that he's able to put up, you got to look at Bill Belichick and just say, why don't you pay your guys? We know Bill Belichick for not being a spender. He doesn't like paying his players. And somehow, some way, when you look at all these other players that end up coming back for the Patriots because they don't work out somewhere else, they end up getting them and they produce. They produce somehow, some way. I have to give his credit what credit's due, but I got to say he missed the ball on that one. Now, looking at it, right, being a Patriots fan, can you really move on from Bill Belichick? Is it time for Bill Belichick to really go out somewhere else? Do I think the Patriots would ever fire him? No. They would have to mutually agree. He's obviously been historically great for them. He's one of the only head coaches at the moment that when he chooses to step down, that's when he's not going to be coaching for that team anymore. But I know a lot of people are going to say, hey, you know, they're still competing left and right. They just were in the playoffs a couple of years ago. Let's remember that rookie season for Mac Jones. They did look good. 10-7 record, going to the playoffs, but they got blown out 47-17. The Patriots weren't even in that game. Now, when you look at it, when you look at execution, you expect your coach to have your players ready to play. And I'm sorry, recently, it just hasn't looked like that. It hasn't looked like that. And once again, the Patriots are known for winning championships, winning the AFC East, and ultimately just being a powerhouse in the NFL. They're not used to this struggle. The previous 4 seasons with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick together, 4 seasons, the same 4 season stats I gave you, just the prior 4 seasons, 50-14. 50-14 for the combined 4 years. Now you tell me, was it more Brady or was it more Bill Belichick? We have to look at that now. We have to look at this data that we have at the moment, knowing that the Patriots just don't look like they're going to have a great season this season. And it's still early. Do I expect an early decision on this? No. But when it comes down to it, I think Patriots fans are going to get rowdy. I think coaches and players are going to get rowdy. Clearly, whatever philosophy he had, whatever philosophy he's trying to continue to ensue, we know about the Belichick tree with all these other coaches and them flaming out everywhere else. Don't even talk about Joe Judge. The moment you bring Joe Judge back onto the staff, I could have told you that you guys weren't going to play well. And this was the guy, Bill Belichick, that was saying Joe Judge is going to work out in New York. That didn't work out at all. So when it comes down to it, Bill Belichick, I think it's time for you to get the boot. If you're a Patriots fan, let me know down below. Is it time for Bill Belichick to move on? Is it your time to move on and once again get back to your winning ways? That's what this is all about. Patriots, y'all stand in y'all pride. Get back to winning. Y'all let me know how y'all feel down in the comments, man. Once again, subscribe. Road to 10K still active, man. If you enjoy watching this video, you want me to make more content like this, let me know down in the comments, man. I definitely have more planned for y'all this upcoming season. And let's continue to ride, man. If you haven't seen my other videos, I got more videos to the left. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. What's going on, family? Back on here with the Juke, man. And calling all the Daniel Jones haters. Pull up to this video. Watch this video real quick. The New York Yankees lose the series. We get swept back in the third quarter. The third quarter was really when we started making our moves. Then DeMar, banger.
Make sure you subscribe to the Juke.